Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. We have to test, that way we know if it's working or not. 1 second. Hello, and welcome to Tell Me What to Draw. This is a live stream where people demand I draw their favorite cartoons or anime. So today, I'm trying to draw somebody. But how are you? Wow, Andrew. We just started the stream, so please let me know if my sound is bad. Okay, sorry. Testing stuff in the background. But man, this fool had a big head. Is that crazy? Yeah, shit's crazy. Sorry, I talk to myself when I draw. If you guys can figure out who this is, you win 10,000 points. Or you can always suggest who to draw next. This is a famous journalist who used to steal credit card numbers. Yeah. That's why I use such short lines, because if you mess up, you can always use it as shading. should draw a cave. Okay, Andrew, I will draw a cave next. Probably in like 30 minutes. I don't know. This shouldn't take 30 minutes, but technically for me to learn how to draw this person, it took me about 3 years. And right now I'm just trying to warm up my Sharpie skills by tackling a realistic picture. I should post who I'm drawing, but I don't want to deal with. Oh my god. Is my nose too small? No. Picked up. Oh man, I wish I could use it. Sorry, I don't talk at all when I'm drawing. Unless somebody asks me a question. I also almost never explain anything. I mean, I'll answer a question. Slips because they're thin, but then they're kind of thick. I'm annoyed. You got 2 streams going. It's confusing which one to comment on. One is for mobile, and then the veteran people. Oh my god, I just messed up that fucking lip. So I don't. But yeah. Wow, did I really mess that up that bad? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I want to just draw this. Alright, this isn't anybody. Good thing I didn't say who this was anyways. I got bored. I'm going to just finish whoever or whatever this is. I should just start drawing everyone as a cartoon. Oh yeah, but one stream is kind of for new viewers or people that are on their phones, because there are some subscribers who I believe are procrastinating their night jobs when they watch me, and then there are other people who I think are probably in school watching me. So, okay. Anyways, let's get to a cave. But yeah, if you go to the widescreen, you can see all of the drawings that I've been doing. That's why I kind of keep it going. Hello, Mr. Pasquale. How are you? Somebody wanted me to draw a cave. I do prefer nature or more natural. first stream I saw of yours was the swamp stream with the tree witch. Oh, nice. These streams are sorry if I haven't seen your chat. Wow, Andrew. Thank you for coming back and sticking around. But this was a great suggestion. I love this because I love Batman. If you ever want to see some scary YouTube videos, watch the cave diving for London. Should I put a cave diver? Can I? Maybe like some guy. Try to put him in perspective. But those are always some of the scariest videos I've ever seen of like people getting stuck in caves. How would his neck be? I would see this. And then I see this. Your shoulder comes this way. Is that reading? But yeah, I always get claustrophobic watching these videos of like these people that like literally like, what's your day job? What are you doing in your life? And then you decide, okay, I'm gonna go climb into this cave real quick. You know, maybe I'll text my family where I am or some shit before I go down, and then all of a sudden you're stuck down there for days and people have to risk their lives trying to pull your ass out. So to me it's always been like, just what do you get out of it kind of thing. Like, do you like feeling snug? Like, do you like, what is that, you know? People who cave dive, like what do you want? And they always have all this gear and shit. It just ends up getting them more trapped. Also, please let me know if the sound is horrible. We're good. But yeah, we've been upgrading everything to try to make these streams a little bit better quality or higher quality. Because like I've had to notice, yeah, I've gotten a little bit better at drawing. Like right now I'm clearly not using a reference picture because this is coming out mediocre. But I definitely wanted to just have a better system in place. And just from the last stream, which is probably one of my worst streams ever, because something more scary than the cave diving is the London catacombs. Ooh, I should draw that next. I like seeing videos of people exploring the catacombs. I'm gonna, you know what, and it's raining tonight. I think that's what I'm gonna do once this stream is over. Or should I dive into the reaction channel and just start watching scary videos and reacting to them? Or maybe we find a video and then I draw whatever is on there. But I'm into that, like, cause I like to like separate, like, how do I put it, like real scary and paranormal scary. You get me? Like, real scary is this, like somebody actually going into a cave and you're dealing with the elements, and versus like paranormal scary. I mean, maybe you can pray it away, or maybe you can do something dumb to go, you know. But all right, let me see if I can get. I need to add a butt. God damn it! Otherwise, I'm gonna get so mad later when I'm editing. I'm like, what kind of pants do they wear? It's like just kind of regular. I think he would be more stretched out this way. think you're wearing shorts down there? I don't think this is a shorts activity. It's nice to draw without a reference picture because then you can always just blame your bad drawing on that. You get me? And be like, oh, I'm horrible because I don't use reference pictures. But anyways, I think there's also the Paris catacombs. They're famous too. And then I've been watching Ghost Adventures. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been wanting to do a whole video on that. Because the reason why I do my fake paranormal streams is just me having to do all these jokes that I've been writing over the years about Ghost Adventures. And when I do stand-up comedy, I can't really do them on stage because I'm stuck there explaining too much. So when I do my fake paranormal streams, I'm pretty much just making fun of Ghost Adventures as much as I can. But recently I was watching, I don't know, whatever is new on HBO Max, and I am using a free trial. I think that I need to cancel soon, but it was really offensive. Like, it was just offensive to, like, on several different levels. Like, it was offensive on the woke level. It was offensive on the conservative Christian level. It was offensive on the intellectual level. Like, whatever the new, I'm gonna draw the catacombs. I'm gonna look that up real quick, and then we're gonna draw some London catacombs. Whatever that, because I actually would need to practice that Ooh, yeah, with the skulls and shit, right? Let me see. I think I can get something like inspired by it. All right, I got you. All right, let me see if I can get. If I can go cartoony with this would be great. All right, can I fill up some space here finally? Where am I? I got you. We're gonna start over here. Yeah, I was watching this thing and it was like, they're just making like stuff up on the spot now. Like, they're just making up rules too for like when there is evidence and when there isn't evidence. And there was like this one episode that he was giving a woman like life advice, like telling her that she was having a demonic possession because she's gambling and drinking at a casino, but the lady didn't like, she didn't really insinuate she had a problem. It was just kind of like mentioning what she had done over the weekend. Like, imagine, like, you know, you ask someone, hey, what you do over the weekend? Be like, oh, I went to the casino with my parents and, you know, we had a few drinks and, you know, then came back home and then, yeah, well, that's why there's a demon in your house. That's quoting Zach Bagans. And you know what, dude? You're enabling poor mental health. And then they try to say that, like, oh no, we're supporting it. Like, no, you're not. Because telling this poor woman, not just that, but then somebody comes around, and that's why I always have like this running joke. By the way, if somebody's just tuning in, I am drawing a catacomb. But there's this running joke on my live stream where I always talk about like somebody giving me some type of lump sum to do this investigation. Because I think on the more dark end of that is like this massive industry of keeping certain stories or certain myths alive and going, and then getting rid of other ones. And it's all really just, I'm doing this from memory, by the way. I got no skull reference picture right now. I am just trying to remember every time I've ever seen a skull. Just seen that one thing. Just want to remember, like, it's different. It's like 3 major bones, kind of, right? There's the jaw, and there's this, and then there's like that part back there. And it's not, really split up that way, and like, you know, that's not how we're actually split up, but that's just how I remember it. It's like, okay, I need to draw this piece of the Lego piece, and then I need to put this piece of the Lego piece, which is the bottom jaw. And I said I was going to do this cartoony, and that's why I'm inadvertently trying to draw it as realistically as possible, because that's what happens. If I would have said I'm going to do this realistically, it would have come out cartoony. You cannot tell me what to do. Never tell me what to do. I can't even tell me what to do. People come on here all the time, they go, can you do a realistic this? And then boom, comes out cartoony. And then somebody goes, can you do like a cute something of this? And then boom, it comes out realistic. Like, look at my animals, my birds, all of that on my channel. Like, the shorts should be up by now, but like any realistic, any animal, nature thing always comes out realistic and good. And then every now and then I want to draw somebody I like, and it comes out like shit. You know, case in point, this, right? Like, hey, let me draw one of my heroes, and just completely fuck it up. And that's what I'm using a reference picture. Anyways, I'm gonna get some later. Okay, so I think I'm come back to that. I want to add more of my catacomb crap. So I'm gonna add some of the thingy. And you know what's weird is, like, I have a drawing tablet. I have a really big drawing tablet too, because I've been upgrading that so I can start doing my animations. And it's so hard to draw like this on there. Like, I even got one that was supposed to be the best, highest one. And I'm like, nothing will ever beat a massive sheet of paper and a Sharpie. Like, it's just, there's no comparison, there's no, And these companies will like create these like $1,000, several $1,000 machines to try to replicate the feel of pen and paper. And it's like, really? And it's funny because like I learned how to do this without the Control Z. Like I had to make by and make do. Let's see, where are we? Okay, this is facing you. This is literally one of my. I never get to draw this, like a spooky catacomb underground thingy, and it's really one of my favorite things to look at or stare at when I'm playing a video game. And a lot of my art is inspired by video games and the art of procrastinating real life and playing a video game. I think that's the highest inspiration for me. Can I make this a nasty looking, like they just plastered it? It's kind of falling apart. Maybe. But will it read, right? Will it read? I don't know if it will read. What's your favorite sort of traditional holiday candy? Do drugs count? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. I mean, I don't know what the hell would be holiday. I don't know. What would be considered holiday? Like, I guess there's candy cane. I mean, are we considering Halloween themed? I think, I don't know. What are the holiday candies out there? I have no idea what. I was raised to not celebrate Christmas, even though here at Chaotic Industries it is Christmas all year, except right, it's actually Halloween this time of year here at Chaotic Industries until Christmas. So on Halloween, every day is Halloween until Christmas. That's why we're not gonna stop with the spooky shit. And then once Christmas comes, we're back to every day being Christmas. And that's why, like, if you look at some of my streams and even some of my videos or my shorts, there's always like a Christmas theme to it because it's Christmas year round. And there is a reason behind that, but it's kind of sad. And I don't want to get on that, but anyways, is this working out for me? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, okay. All right. Talking to myself. Talking to myself. Talking to myself. Talking to myself. What the hell am I talking about? Oh yeah, my favorite Christmas candy. So yeah. So growing up, I didn't really like. It was actually kind of the opposite. If it was Christmas themed, I was trained to avoid it because it could be related to the devil. Like, I want to just be honest with that. And that's why in the coming months, we're going to be doing videos on the religion I was raised in. Because I ain't going to let that shit slide. You know, I think it's a very good lesson that a lot of industries and organizations need to like realize is the kids that you mess with are going to grow up someday. God forbid what they're going to remember. So you better be nice to the kids. It's like lesson number 1. But these churches and schools and companies, they forget that. And they're just like, you have to keep messing with it. You have to keep messing with it. God, don't mess up the fire. Please don't mess up the fire. Okay. Thank you, Jesus Christ in heaven. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay? I take his name in vain. All right. Fudge, it's still not good though. I don't like it. You see, this is why I need to swear, because if I would have said the F word, I think it would have come out better. But because I said fudge, it didn't come out as good. It's terrible. It's horrible. Mine is chocolate orange. I'm pretty sure that's sort of okay, chocolate orange. I guess that's traditional. Oh, I mean, there's eggnog? No, that's alcohol, I guess. I like eggnog once a year, but I think maybe because I always try to drink it after it's spoiled, but I do think that I don't know. I want to say candied apple, but I don't know if that's. I guess that's kind of this, you know. But that would be my go-to. Like if I had to choose, I mean, if I had to choose something sweet, right? I would go with pumpkin pie, if it's like holiday related. But I know I need to add texture to the wall. If you want to suggest a character, we can see if they fit in somehow. Doesn't that sunken in? Okay. Sorry, talking to myself. Oh, that's why. Okay, gotcha. Man, the human nature. Who designed it? Like if I would have done the human eye, I would have just done one eye. Make it easier for everybody. But no, just keep adding stupid eyes. Um, I do feel that I should be in charge of like how the universe works. I should dictate how physics work. And the first thing that I would remove, like if I was in control of all of physics and all of reality, I would remove that whole thing where whenever you pour water, it like it travels backwards across whatever you're pouring out of. So like let's say you're trying to pour boiling water out, and it's gonna run along the side back into your hand or some shit, or like down the side of the pan. And every time you try to pour something to something else, it always like you know what I mean, right? Like when and so if I was in charge of physics, I would get rid of that because that's annoying. The other one that I would get rid of is if you're heavier, you should fall faster. Like that should be a thing. That's not right. The whole thing that like everybody falls the same way. Like that's not fair. What's the incentive to lose weight if I'm gonna just fall at the same rate as something that's easily as same weight as me? Can you draw a Thanksgiving table with food and oh nice. Alright, yeah, that's a great idea. Because we do have plenty of room. Okay, let's see. Let me finish adding some textura to this. But I know like some people think, man, if I was president or if I ruled the world, like no, I don't want to rule the world. I want to rule reality itself. I mean, change the properties of physics and shit. That whole thing about not being able to travel faster than the speed of light is a load of horse shit. And like it's not fair to anybody. It's not fair to me or you or you know, like imagine how more connected the world would be if we could all just travel to other lands at the speed of light. You get me? If I could, you know, take the marshes of Ireland, you know, back for Mother England. You get me? And if Ireland could just lose its independence entirely and then be, you know, submitted back into the English crown, like that would be the greatest thing ever. But oh, sorry. Hold on. Should I darken this? I think so. Hold up. Yeah, I think this would be in shadow. We will get to the Thanksgiving bird in a second. Because if it's made out of metal and it's been fired for 200 years, definitely would have blackened out by now. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Alright, so moving on here, we're gonna add the turkey, or turkey key. Okay. The idea with physics, I agree on the first one about the water, but I like to keep the second physics. No, that's no. What the hell, no. Like I get it, like you get me. Like whenever you try to like pour coffee into something else, if I were to pour it, it would just come all the way down here. Why? Just go straight down, right? Go straight down. But it's not. That's such bullshit. And it's nothing to do with like the static of it. And like that's just bullshit. All right, let's start. Should I start with the turkey? You know what? I messed up a turkey drawing the other day, and I swore I said a lot of bad words, and so I am gonna find an image of a turkey before I say a lot more turkey cooked, you mother. Sorry. Okay. I can do that. Yeah. It's because I didn't know which way the football went. Okay. So if you're like, how tall is this? Is this like 5 feet tall? I think so. Like 5, 6, and then I'm this tall, and then. Well, I'm 6. I'd be like all the way up here. I'm like 6'7". So, okay. And then which way are you facing? Okay. Um, I can see I kind of got it right the other day, but I just still wasn't good enough. I'll just never be good enough. Good deal. So I'm gonna do a stand-up show next week, and hello, Mark Zuckerberg. At least the mic works now. Is it? How is the sound though? Wait, like how is this? But hello, how are you, Mark Zuckerberg? But yeah, I'm gonna do a show next week. It's at a bar. I do it once a month, and this month will be a Thanksgiving miracle. At least that's the theme of the show. And so I'll let you guys in on it because I don't think you guys will be able to make it. But I'm gonna try to make a turkey sandwich come back to life, and that will be my Thanksgiving miracle. And I think with the powers of science and chaos, we can do it. But yeah, we've so what happened last time, evidently, was that I had clicked the wrong thing, like on the stream, like when how do I put it? Like before I had started the stream, I had set the audio to pick up on the wrong, like I guess input or whatever, and that's why there was like just this white noise in the background that wouldn't go away, and also the phantom mic that kept picking me up out of nowhere. And that's what, because it freaked me out. It was like, why is this still recording when it's supposed to be off? And like, I'm not one of those government conspiracy guys, but I was just like, man, is the NSA really just trying to mic me up right now? Like, I don't know what the hell. What do you think I'm gonna talk about? People come on here and ask me to draw Goku. You get me? So I didn't think it was the government, but I was just mad that like I muted the mic and I could still hear myself. And usually when I mute the mic, it's so that I can swear in peace. You get me? And it calms me down. And I go, all right, calm down. And then I get to it. But if the mic is still on, I can't swear because I don't want to upset anyone or make anyone think that I'm cursing them out. So it's kind of it's an uphill battle, you know. That's what we're trying to say. If that makes sense. Also, I've figured it out now. There is about a 20 to 30 second delay. So whenever you comment something, please allow 30 seconds or so. I think the fastest is 20 seconds. This turkey is not stuffed. It's gonna have garnish. I need to make a turkey. Should I live stream it? Me making my turkey key? I don't know how fun that would be though, because it's just kind of, oh shoot. First time ever we're gonna do it. No way. No way. Out of nowhere. 10 years, people, we finally did it. Nobody say anything? Nobody say anything. But if this happens, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can it be? Okay. This is the most important line of my life, people. I'm gonna zoom in on it, okay? I'm gonna zoom in on it. This is the. Can I? No, that's just ruining the autofocus. Stupid or not? That's not autofocus. All right. Let's see. Very important. Okay. Hard part over. Come on. God damn it. God damn it. Just let it go. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Sorry. You know how hard it is to draw something in perspective? Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Alright, let's get the autofocus right. I'm gonna get so mad when I'm editing. So annoying. Oh, are you good? No. Okay, am I too splashy? Can I? Ah. Alright, we're good. Sorry. Mm. I remember how these things are. I was like staring at Skyrim for like 30 minutes one time. All of their like tables, chairs, stones. Because I was like, how do you guys do it? Like when you don't know how to draw and you just like look at like somebody who can draw in perspective and you're like, what the heck? It's like somebody that can just start fire with their minds. And to me, like, all I want to do is be able to draw my dog. Like that's really all I want. It's been a very like I want to just turn my dog into a cartoon. Is that too much to ask? Like how? I've been wanting to make a video, like just as an update on my channel, but like, what's the point of being serious? All I want to do is make cartoons. Is that what I should say? Like, hey, update on the channel. All I'm doing is learning how to make cartoons. Okay, bye. I don't know when it's gonna be out yet. That's it. Like, Could you add a skeleton playing an accordion in the corner? Yes, I can do that. Okay. Or maybe we have to put them right here. I guess we'll make that a corner. I mean, can I put all that? I don't know. I think composition wise. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I just want this turkey to actually look good. Give me a second. I just want to check my audio. Okay, sorry. We are back. Um, Alright, let's try to add a skeleton playing the accordion. I'm up here, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Okay. And Roger. Should I zoom in? Probably. Alright. that the hard part or the easy part? I don't know. Which one's easier to draw, an accordion or a skeleton? What the? Give me. Where am I? Okay. Ah. Sorry, my eyes are. Oh my god. Okay. I think I remember how to draw. Man, it's hard to think about light. Where does the light come from? Where would the shadow fall? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Does the skeleton, can it be wearing clothes? Because I don't want to draw. Okay. When in doubt, just draw Santa Claus. Okay. If your elbow is here, you're going like this, your elbows are out. One thing, right? This thing is 2 bones. Which one's the straight one? This one, the one in the thumb is a straight one. You see, if I was like, if I didn't care, right? I could have just done this like a stick figure. And then called it a day, but no, I had to. Where's my ball? My shoulder ball. Does it come over? Yeah, okay. Stupid. And this shit here is just freaking like that, okay. And then you come here. The castle doesn't. If you're over here, then you go like that. And you're not supposed to push it. Doing CPR, and then you would be, oh, yeah, you're kind of, okay, so then, whatever, okay, and then you come over there, and you go this way, because you're playing it all weird and shit, and then you come here, then that's how you need to talk to the drawing, you get me? That's how you draw. You gotta talk to it. This fool does not know how to play the accordion. Anyway, the straight one's in, this one curves out, because God didn't know what the hell he was doing when he created this shit. And then I have chest here. And you come here, and then you like branch out from here, because again, it doesn't make any like, why isn't it, why is this all just, it's like a jail for your lungs. Get me? Like, why isn't it just one solid piece? Oh no, then you wouldn't be flexible. So are we related? So the ones that had like very rigid chests, or I guess those are insects. Who was the one that was born with the first rib cage? I don't know. What the? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm touching my chest and area. Wherever I'm drawing, that's why I want to put pants on him. Wherever I'm drawing, I'm just kind of trying to feel out where it is. You know? What is this? What is that? Oh, you're like too. And I love cracking this bone too. I always feel it. You know what? Let's do some artistic interpretation there. This shit. That. Oh wait, we didn't close it up. More. That's not too bad. Okay, then you have the vertebrae. Is this the C? No, we're in the M's now. I don't know. This is C is up here. So I have my C4, 5, C4, C3, and then my C2. Oh, no, wait, that's my C2. And then Sorry, people. I went to medical school. I know that some of those are behind the skull. This is such nonsense. Oh, sorry. I haven't. If somebody's been commenting. What's the worst candy in my opinion? I got an accordion a few days ago, and I'm trying to learn how to play it. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, I've been talking. So, what's the worst candy in my opinion? The worst poisoned candy, I guess, is the worst candy, isn't it? Oh, okay, wait, let me think. What is the worst? Oh, coconut. Anything that has the frickin', what is that? Almond Joy? Which is the one that like sneaks the coconut on you? And then you're like, oh shit, I just ate some coconut. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? That's the one that's the worst. I think Twix would be a lot better without the caramel. I think I hate Three Musketeers. That one's actually really bad. You know, I ain't gonna deal with one of those eyes. And then you would go this way. Wait. Yeah, well, why would it go across the nose? Okay. But what kind of accordion? The worst candy is dots. Oh, wait, let me look that up. That shit. Yes, those are disgusting. I hate those. I always end up eating them too, thinking like today's gonna be the day. Like, they're not that bad. Like you just think, well, at least there's candy, you know. Like when I was in school, and not to like keep bringing up my trauma, but like I wasn't allowed to celebrate Halloween and shit. So kids would always come around and they would like have their extra candy, and that's usually how I would get my fucking share of candy. But hence why we celebrate Halloween every day until Christmas. But yeah, it's I don't like coconut anything. Wow, are you really gonna? Sorry. One second. What the heck is my cheekbone? Sorry, give me a second. I need to touch myself real quick. I need to touch my face. Okay, I got cheekbones here. And then what the hell's over here? Is my jaw? What the f is going on, dude? What? Oh, because this shit's a lot thinner. That's why I keep fucking it up. Sorry. Okay. Yes, dots are terrible. We have anger issues. Oh. Well, I'm supposed to be starting school soon, like online classes, so I can learn how to animate, and I'm also going to be learning how to make video games. The first time I went to college was for respiratory therapy, and I got my license in it. I work somewhere where they really messed up. They messed up so bad that now I get to go back to school and learn how to do art. That's what happens when you work at toxic workplaces that you didn't know were toxic. There is one update though that I want to make on the channel. Is we're gonna be starting to dive into our versions of investigating or investigative journalism. Because I don't like bad business. And I think bad business is the worst kind of art. Good business is the best kind of art. Should I put shadows on this shit? No more skeletons, people. I don't know why, like I said, cartoony. You know why I say cartoony? Because I know that I'm going to go for realistic and fuck up. So, that's what we do. I wish I could stop swearing, but the wish just doesn't come true. Oh my god, what do you want me to do? Oh, you have the floating ribs. That's what I was like, why does this... Yeah, that's what was missing, right? Stupid floating ribs. That's so creepy, huh? You have like these ribs in the back and they're just kind of there. Yeah. They're not connected to the chest. Okay, I'm gonna put pants on him because his pelvis is right here, and I'm not gonna start figuring out how to draw that by grabbing myself, which is like I was grabbing myself for all of this up here, but I'm not gonna grab myself for all of this here. So we're gonna put pants. He's a lot taller than we thought, or maybe he's like further back. Should we put like stairs? Yeah, I need to put like a raised level because otherwise. He's like the evening's entertainment. I'm gonna have to put. Sorry. Should we put stairs? Let me give this some texture. We're there now. I wish I was this skinny. Here. Jacoby and Myers. Isn't that a... Never mind. Okay. I'm not sponsored. I guess he needs to be dancing because otherwise he's not. Yeah, okay. Got it. Do parrot pants have pockets? I don't know. And no, we are not using a reference picture for this particular work of art. We're drawing this from memory. You see, I see this every time I close my eye. These are my imaginary friends. Sorry, I'm just trying to like construct his pants. So it's like fold by fold. So like if he's moving, how would those pants be folding around themselves, right? And then that's how you complicate your life, by taking art too seriously. I could be at work, right, like, or have a real job, I guess. I could be saving someone's life, you know, providing CPR or some bullshit like that. But no, we're here right now trying to discover how to draw a skeletal foot in perspective. You get me? How many bones do you... Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I don't... Oh, wow. Wow, okay, sorry. The big toe is related to the small toe. People, I messed up this foot. When in doubt, block it out. Okay. No, all right, I got you. He's wearing boots. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Well, fucking sorry. Perspective. I wish everything was abstract art. But this is why it's good to learn how to draw this kind of bullshit, because then when you do get back to abstract art, you can add so much more random bullshittery to what you have going on. Like, it'll be nice to have like a nice full-blown abstract painting, but there's like some very nice realistic elements to it. Like full-blown abstract painting, abstract expressionist, but you got a realistic pirate boat, pirate ship. Which is actually a reoccurring theme in my paintings. Like if my, can I tell you, Mr. Can I call you chaotic or Mr.? Hello, Crystal. What is this? Hello. Your drawing streams are very nice to watch after a rough. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I feel sad that you had a bad day, but thank you for, you know, complimenting me like that. That is why we do this, or we try to do this as often as we can. We know it can provide relief. But anyway, sorry, Crystal. Hello. I don't really have a preference to what I should be called, or what I would want to be called. People will call me chaotic or Mr. Chaotic. I don't like. The reason why I named my channel Chaotic was because people always used to kind of make fun of me and call me chaotic. Well, I guess they were like, yeah, it is making fun of me. Is that making? Well, I don't know. They're just talking shit, I guess, is a more accurate way to say that. Sorry to swear. So, like, whenever I was at work and stuff, they would be like, oh, yeah, he's kind of chaotic. And they would always say that in a bad way. And then I realized that's actually a good thing that I'm chaotic. Very good thing. So we embraced it. But I have no preference towards what I'm called. Technically, if people were to find my stand-up comedy, you would be able to find out my real name. I'm not hiding. really, but what is this live about? Okay, so people tell me what to draw, and then I try my best to do it. I'm silly Dutch friend. Okay, nice. I don't know. I messed up the shrine earlier, but somebody like it was Andrew or Wow Andrew asked me to draw a cave, so then I have to do that. And then he asked for catacombs, so we drew that. But then they said they wanted a Thanksgiving dinner in the catacombs, so we have to draw that. And then they wanted a skeleton playing the accordion, so then we have to draw that. But I can't draw Hunter S. Thompson, right? Like, God forbid I try to draw him, because then it just comes out horrible. Like, this comes out okay. If somebody tells me to draw it, oh, it comes out perfect. But if I try to draw someone or something that I'm into, it comes out horrible. So so yeah, you can always ask for anything, Crystal. I don't really have any real do you know silly duck fan? I don't know. Maybe are they a subscriber? Or, I don't know. Oh, is it a YouTube channel? That's cool. No, I don't think I've had the pleasure of knowing about or learning about them. I'm trying to draw the beard now. Okay, that didn't. I can't. No, but I do not know. Silly duck fan, unfortunately. How is this bad? Oh, because you need to be a boot. But yeah, so the stream is called, they said they were in your lives a lot mod and then you banned or blocked them. Oh, okay, yes. That might have been somebody who, if they are commenting too much or if they're asking too many personal questions, that might get them blocked, because especially if I'm a new channel, I don't know who is on the other end of that. And so there are a lot of people who have been scammed and have been kind of had some of their personal information taken away. Or not taken away, but like stolen. And so that can happen if somebody's just asking very basic and what might seem innocent questions. But the other one too is if somebody is too young and I feel that they're not mature enough to be interacting with a, you know, especially with an adult, that might get you blocked or banned. So I always advise to have, you know, parental supervision, especially with my streams. I try to keep it friendly as much as I can. I avoid certain topics, but I do swear. And so I always give that caution to people. So if I see maybe there's a subscriber or somebody that's a little bit too young, I may block them or ban them, because I wouldn't want to expose them to some of the content or some of even the language that's on here. So that ain't my style. But yeah, they said they were in your lives a lot, not in YouTube. They once. Yeah, I think I remember who you were talking about. But yeah, like I said, so if somebody is asking too many personal questions or they're commenting things on videos that aren't related to the video, that can also, because it can be kind of distracting, and then it can also mess up the algorithm for the video. If there's like an entire, like, because the YouTube keeps reading, it reads everything on the comment section and the description. So if I post a video and somebody kind of starts spamming, or it feels like they're spamming personal questions, again, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So, but yeah, I think I remember with that person, they were commenting a little bit too often, and they were also asking personal questions. And it just made me very uncomfortable because I don't like talking, like not in the comment sections. I don't like talking or getting personal, especially if somebody is young and like you know you're still in school and stuff. I'm not gonna be talking about my personal life with you. And I know that might be difficult to understand if you're at a younger age, you know, but it's definitely something you would want to talk to your parents about as to why an adult wouldn't want to, you know, talk at a personal level with you or with the, you know, the individual. So, you know, we all have growing up to do. We have to respect people's spaces and people's, you know. And so I know one thing that's happened with this channel is I do get a lot of younger viewers. So I try to be respectful and cordial as much as I can, but I think some people just haven't learned boundaries yet. And so I always try to, you know, establish my boundaries. But if somebody doesn't get that the first few times, and then after another few times that they've been told, I will just kind of ban you. The biggest one too is if you seem kind of combative in a way, or it seems kind of a little bit confrontational, that I won't really tolerate too well, because it's a drawing channel. There should be no reason why anyone should be getting upset. So I think what happened there was they kept asking me when I was going to be live streaming, and that involved me having to talk about my personal life a bit, because then I have to say why I'm not or why I am, and and so I'm just not comfortable with that. And so I try to be polite the first few times, but then they kept doing it, and then I try to tell them, you know, to please stop, you know, doing that on, you know, commenting on my videos randomly like that. Like it's okay to comment on the posts, like that makes sense. But at one point it just seemed like they try to start an argument in the comment section, and I'm not gonna do that, especially if like you're, you know, underage. I'm not gonna have an argument with you. You get me? Like that's not my position to teach you or parent you in any way. But I did teach college for a while, and one thing I definitely learned is to establish your boundaries, because you don't want to make it seem like you're there for someone in a way that you're actually not. And I think the problem with YouTubers is everything has to get very personal. They want you to subscribe, they want you to follow them here and there. And I just establish a boundary where it's like I'm here to entertain. Okay, I hope you enjoy the show, but you know, there's no going backstage. You know, there's just this, and then when that's up, that's up. But I think so, especially some of the younger viewers, I think you just kind of want to find out more, you want to know more, and so you get some that are a little bit too I don't want to say intrusive. But yeah, it just seems like they haven't really learned boundaries quite yet. So yeah, that's kind of the lesson here. And that's something, I mean, I've also, not only that I learned teaching college, but it's also being a stand-up comedian, is knowing that line between you and the audience. Um, don't try to make it seem more than what you are. You know, don't try to pretend to be their friend. And that's one thing that really upsets me about a lot of other YouTubers is, like, you know that you have a bunch of child subscribers, and they try to get friendly with them, and that always really messes me up. I hope that answers your question. um, Hello, Nostalgia. Can you draw a lion wearing a duck outfit? Sure. Okay. Hello, Nostalgia T. How are you? Let me see here. Sorry, I need to finish my picture frame real quick, otherwise I'm gonna be very mad. I'm not sure, Crystal. So there were many times where I'm doing a live stream and then they would, I believe it was them, they wouldn't understand what I was doing because they're too young, like I mentioned, and they would kind of interrupt the show. And if you don't get what's going on, especially because it's just kind of obvious they didn't understand it because they're too young to understand what it was, like what's going on. It's not that it was offensive or that it was too out there, but yeah, that was one thing too. I kind of had to. I couldn't allow them being a mod if you're literally too young to understand. So I think when I first started streaming, I honestly thought there was like kind of a rule to YouTube that I guess kids just weren't allowed to be on here unsupervised, but that's not true, evidently. So it wasn't just them. I think there were a few other people I had to remove as mod because I realized like, okay, no wait, I thought you were an adult, and but then you realize, oh shoot, that's like some random kid. Um, so once I realized that, I had to start removing a few mods here and there. But yeah, I think with that individual, it was just there was too many incidents where one they don't understand what's going on, and then the other one was like um, getting a little bit too personal on here, and so that's just a big no. Um, but yeah, that's why we started a rule of if you want to be a moderator, it's 21 and up. Because let me see. We got that. I think we got space for what is it? A lion wearing a duck outfit. Got space up here. Oh wait, Pebble? I don't think Pebble, I ever blocked Pebble. Wait, isn't Pebble the one that... I don't remember. But I remember somebody got... I went to church today and we didn't do shit. Okay. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember we used to have to go to church every Wednesday, Saturday. Yeah. And it's such a waste of time. It's literally, and it's time that you could spend doing your homework and stuff. But because we would go at night too, it was always in the evening. And how would this go? I don't know how the body would be. Does this look like a lion in a duck costume? I don't know if it is. I do need to take a break though. What time is it? Okay. Let me take a. Oh, I don't have my B-roll. Do that. Okay. I will take a break. I will leave you watching or looking at something nice though. The full screen looks so much better. And I can still see your comments, but Yeah, the full screen you can see in it should be 1440p, and then that's been what we're trying to do right now. It's just trying to get to the best quality possible. Let me see here. This should be. No. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, whatever. It's so cute. Oh, thank you. We'll be right back. Thank you, Crystal. We are going to be returning soon. Should I leave? I like this ensemble. I like this. Okay, I'll be back, people. Give me about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will resume. Feel free to comment any more ideas, and I will get on them as soon as we can. And we're back. Have you heard of a squishmallow? Yes, I've drawn these before. A bunch of people have drawn them. Ouch. Yeah, there's always so much mirror for squishmallow. I really suck at that. May do angel dust has been hotel, please. Thank you. I've drawn that. I've drawn that. How many times have I drawn that? Wait, let's. Is there a way for me to show my channel? Let me see. Let me find out. Season 2. I know I've drawn that full a bunch of times. but I think I've only posted it once. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna see. What's my channel's name? Okay. When was the I just want to see when was the last time I drew had angel dust. Sorry. Mm. Angel dust. If you scroll through my shorts, has it really been that long? No way. Oh wow. It's been. Let me see. Oh my god, it's been almost a year? Really? I felt I'd draw that person all the time. Okay. You do angel dust. I'm not gonna do it. You shouldn't ask people to do angel dust. Okay, let me. Alright, so the last time I drew it was, I would say around this time probably last year, because the video I posted is December 29th. And I remember I was going crazy and I couldn't edit or use the computer. Honestly, most of the time, if I can't stream, it's because I'm going crazy. Hence why I don't like talking about my personal life in the comments section. Or I don't like saying why I won't be live streaming, because I couldn't, at least at the time, I couldn't really comment panic attack. What's the reason you're not streaming today? Panic attack. What's the reason you're not streaming the next day? Panic attack. I'm not gonna discuss that with, you know, a kid. I don't want to bring them down. You know, forgive me. Okay, so let's go to has been angel type. Okay, let's see here. I'm not muted, right? I'm not, because that happens. I'll go on a full blown. Okay, good. I'll go on a full blown rant. Angel. Oh man, dude. Okay, angel dust. Bencycladine. Fenlidprocalcine, also known in its use as a street drug as angel dust, among other. Oh, I remember now. I did draw angel dust, but it's an angel, or it's dust in the shape of an angel. I think, yeah, I like got irked out by this show because I don't like its themes, and we only draw it from the neck up, by the way. Let's see. I hate drawing this fool. I don't know, the whole thing just disturbs me because I don't like drawing certain themes on this particular live stream. Let me see. You're not gonna let me zoom in. What's your Sorry, I'm talking to. Oh, that's how you do it? Jesus Christ. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Hunter. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see if I can draw angel dust. This is just a random angel dust that I found. I'm like, give me a moment. Okay. I also know that if I like who I'm drawing, it comes out better, and I don't really like who I'm drawing. What do you want? Okay. How close are you? Not that close. Oh, at the end of the day. Sorry, I'm just trying to decide how much we're. Ah, whatever. Uh, so I was talking trash on my last live stream about this comedian that I met, who's like trying to get into animation, so he can like animate some of his shitty jokes. And I was like, I felt bad because I was like, man, I'm just talking trash about somebody who's also trying to learn how to animate, and I'm not trying to learn how to animate, right? But then I realized, wait, he's like generating his things with AI, and then he's trying to use Blender to rig them so that they move, or like a drawing app to rig them. And I'm like, oh shoot, it's like even worse. It's even worse than worse. And all of my comedian friends, well, I don't know if I call them friends, people, to be honest with you. But every comedian that I know right now is using AI to make their posters and also make some of their memes and stuff. So my prediction is in the next few years, you're gonna have a bunch of comics that are gonna be basically ripping people off because they're using AI bots to write their jokes. And so I think some comics, now that like I've been really starting to think about it, I think some comics are using ChatGPT to write their jokes. And it does it's very evident because the way it's structured will be it's weird. It's like it's good but it's not funny. There's structure but there's no humor. And right now they're all doing like this thing where they take their profile picture, they take their pictures, turn it into an AI cartoon, and then post it on like as a flyer for a comedy show. And my thing is like, it's all fun and games until AI steals your job, until it comes after your thing. And so comedians are like, they think they're safe because, how is it supposed to learn what they're doing, right? But they're training it. They don't know that they're doing it, but they're training it. Every time they post one of their dumb jokes or one of their dumb flyers, that thing just learned, okay, comedy equals this here with this tone, this hue, with this subject, this. And what made me like really start paying attention was the other day I wanted to start, or I was looking into starting a website, and I saw that, oh, I could just learn to code and pretty much write my own website. Yeah, I mean, and in theory, I don't even need to learn a code. I can just use AI to to find that code. And then it hit me like, oh shit, wait a second. Who trained that AI to write code? So I looked it up. And sure enough, these AI companies are being sued by the authors of textbooks of like educational material over this information. And that was my hunch. I was like, that's what made me like start Googling it, because I taught college. And in college, there's like this, or like part of the training for my job or whatever, was that this was copyrighted material. Like you can't, I couldn't keep a flash drive of my lesson plans and then come on here and try to pass that off as my own. That would be a huge no-no. That's basically like stealing their information. There's even some videos that I actually recorded of my previous job because they're currently being investigated for being a chaotic industry. And so I do have some videos of that I was going to use, but then I realized like, no, that's actually protected material at the end of the day. So anyways, um, moving over to what I was talking about, all these, that's why I hate drawing this full dude. I always mess up. I hate the person. Well, not, I don't know what, like, no offense, but it's like, I can't stand. It looks like a virus from Osmosis Jones, and every time I look over, I'm just like, I hate this. I hate all of this. So no offense, but I do talk major trash if I don't like the drawing, because I just don't like the subject matter. But anyways, I think also what it is I don't want to say I dated this person, but I hung out with this individual for long periods of time, and she was into this show, and I think it just kind of reminds me of her. Oh my god, that eye is too small. I have to bring this up over here. I am so sorry. This is the worst drawing I've ever made. But yeah, she was into this show, and she was kind of a weirdo. She was another word too, but I'm not gonna say it. She was nice though. I think she was a very nice person at the end of the day, but she was kind of this other word that's very not nice. But let's just say I didn't trust the cleanliness of the situation. But anyway, it just kind of reminds me of her, and I'm like, how dirty her house was. It was really dirty all the time. I'm not about to be here. So I'm not a big fan of like the furry-esque characters. But anyways, going back to the AI thing, right? Yeah, they're totally getting sued by like everybody and everything. And so ultimately, though, just so I don't sound like a hypocrite, I'm not gonna use AI to write code or anything like that. I'm like, you know what, you guys can steal it, um, and I don't really like. I like the idea of AI when it comes to video editing and what it does there, where it like in AI and DaVinci Resolve can help you remove a green screen, can help you like remove the dead spots in sound. It's not stealing anything when it's doing that. It's just thinking for itself and figuring it out. You know, somebody trained it to identify, you know, this and that, but the machine isn't going through every database ever known to figure out what a silent spot in your video is so it can remove it. It's like doesn't work that way. Um, But when you want it to generate something from scratch, it's gonna have to pull it from somewhere in something. Otherwise, it just pulls it out of its own ass. Now it's thinking. Now it's actually human. But but yeah. To me, I think it should be respected like a kid that is barely learning to think and talk. And we need to be very careful what we show it and what we train it on. Because it's already here, like, and the thing is, what happens when it understands what the off switch is? And when I draw, oh hello, this is Angel Dust from Has Been Hotel, and I've been ranting, talking crap about it. No offense to the person who suggested it, but hello, Skin Sink, the sequel. You look like a good drawer. Oh, thank you. It looks good. When I draw, I like to sketch my lines so it doesn't. Oh, this is me practicing one take. One, like, I don't, how do I put it? I have pencils. I can draw in pencils, but then it's a very long stream. I like practicing having like one short line so I don't get those like scratch marks back and forth. And when you draw with a Sharpie, everything is, permanent in one, what I call one take. You get me? There's no going back. So, but you can go through my channel. I do have the pencil drawings always tend to be better. Like if I would have started this with pencil, yeah, it would have been a lot better, and the eyes would have been right. But I don't want to do. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, it also to me, I feel like it trains me, um, to. Sorry, what am I doing? It just trains me to like be more confident with my lines. But that's where the swearing comes in because I think the swearing helps my confidence. Um, but this individual is smoking. I'm not gonna draw that. I don't support. I don't support showing cigarettes to kids. Okay. I have often thought though that like my live stream is pretty much an AI prompt because you can just type in what you want and then I technically draw it while ripping it off of Google. So I am an AI artist. Like how am I any different, right? Like these some of these well, I guess if you type in something original, but then that's coming from memory, right? Like, where did I see this before? You get me? I'm ripping that off from memory. Am I aren't I? But let's see. You pretty easy to draw. You should draw. Oh, Gojo. Jesus Christ. Is that Gojo? Then there's Goku. Then there's the Luffy. And then okay, we will do Gojo. But we've done Gojo several times now. We're gonna try to do that. So there's sometimes I try to draw Gojo without the. Oh, okay. I'll draw Gojo. This is this is Gojo. This is what. Okay. This is what frickin' Google showed me. Okay. I will draw Gojo now. I swear to God, this is what it showed. Where am I? You're right here? Okay. This is going to be one of my easiest. But you're right. I think this is going to be a very easy drawing. Here. I'm trying to be an AI artist today, so we're going to do everything exactly like you typed it out. These were very popular a few years back. Let's just say people were pretty much running each other over to try to get their hands on one of these. Emphasis, hands. What am I? God, mother flippin' son of a. I swear, dude, perspective. What is perspective, right? Like, what is it? Where does it go? Where does it sleep? God damn it, I swear to God. One day I'll learn how to draw, but not today. I swear to God, this is Gojo, by the way. Like, if you were to Google Gojo, this is what you're gonna see. What the hell? Whatever. Whatever, dude. This makes. Oh, okay. It does. It does make sense. Who would have thought? Okay, so that's like that. God damn it. That's a Gojo. I swear to God. Hello, how are you? Y'all like cake vibes. Um, it's some spikes on his hair. No, I know, but this is what I found when I googled it. Hello, y'all like cake vibes. You should draw my little. Yes, we will draw. What is date datum? Oh, it's a hand sanitizer, but I guess there is a Gojo brand of hand sanitizers. That's why I said people were fighting to get their hands on this. You see, that was the clue. But this is gonna be nice to post as clickbait later on. When I say that it's Gojo, I'm gonna get a bunch of dislikes from that fandom. You guys want to know which fandom I try to never comment or like tag? Is the Sea of Thieves fan. The Sea of Thieves fans are toxic. Every time I post something with like a Sea of Thieves like hashtag or something like that, oh my god, they don't like me. I don't like, dude. It's just a song. Like I like pirates. Okay. Um, yes, we will get Sync the sequel. We will get to the real dojo. I just thought it was funny to draw this for right now. I'm gonna draw a Rainbow Salute, Rainbow Dash. That's her name, isn't that Rainbow Dash Salute? You want a Kit Kat? I want a Kit Kat. Okay. Um, okay. Rainbow Dash Salute. That's not. Sorry. What's? I don't want to put the paw like that. People are gonna think I'm a gnat. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Let's do the Rainbow Dash Salute here. As we continue our quest on Tell Me What to Draw. I gotta go to sleep. Oh, nice. All right, Sync the sequel. Please join us again, and if you haven't subscribed, we would appreciate all the subscribers. But we will get to a Gojo later on tonight, and maybe I'll post it, or maybe I get to a Gojo. No promises. But yeah, if you subscribe, you might see a video of me drawing Gojo. I've drawn him a few times, but I think I only post the good ones. Like, unless it's really bad, I think it's funny. But have a good night. Thank you so much. Think the sequel. Please have good dreams. No, like the image of her saluting. Yes, that's what I think I'm doing. Yala Keg vibes. That's what I think. um, I believe this is that thing. How long is it? Goddamn. Sorry. Okay. Man, this thing's demonic, right? My Little Pony, demonic. It's themonic. A lot of theme to it. Maybe I should become a brony. I can finally meet somebody that understands why I have a Mustang. Like I'll be straight now because I can be as open as I can now. I got a Mustang because of the logo, because it looks like my dog. It was a very expensive effigy or a way to remember your dog, um, but it's worth it because it sounds just like her. Okay, how big are the eyes? All right, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm gonna draw this like I was a teenager, and I'm gonna start with the eyes, and I'm gonna mess that up. Okay, it's gonna be one of those drawings where like the eyes are the only good part, because clearly they don't know how to draw anything else. That's what we're going for. So when it looks like that, remember like it was intentional, and then that's what makes it art. Um, the difference is if it's intentional. Son of a mother. Sorry. You see how I can auto censor myself, right? Like I can cut off my own sound The problem is then it's like a dead quiet stream because I had to quiet myself. Like if I'm allowed to say all the swear words right now, I'd be able to finish this goddamn mother drawing in a very quick some mother stupid line. Okay, sorry. This was gonna look weird. Well, maybe it's just not gonna be perfect. Okay, and I'm disappointed in myself now because it's not gonna be perfect. If you do not aim for perfection, then you are not aiming for greatness. But I believe in. Oh my mother effing god! Sorry. Yes. Good night. No, like yes, we are doing that. And then appreciate all the likes, people. We do apologize for the swearing and the stuttering. I mean, if I don't stutter, I swear. Which one do you want? How far up do your cheekbones go? You I'm gonna ban my little pony is banned from here on out. Please enjoy this drawing as it will be the last one of my little pony. I don't like it. It reminds me of the demonic. Would I lose subscribers if I did one of those videos where I start talking about like how the devil is in everything? like all the media I think the devil is in. I'm also gonna make up my own version. Okay, I need to put in that stupid paw. You had to ask for the saluting one, right? Are you just asking me to draw this so then you learn how to draw this? I'm not doing free lessons here. I'm just playing. Uh, God damn it. Please, Lord Jesus up in heaven, please. Okay. Hey, it worked. Maybe he's real. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. You motherfucker. Okay, there you go. You see? One swear word, I get a good clean line. That's all I need. Just one. You see? Fuck. There you go. Perfect. Oh, it does work. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, it works. I should swear every time I say it. Motherfucker. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god, that was what was missing all along. And now I can't keep swearing. Okay, sorry. I can't keep. I'll do the bad lines. It is intended for. I understand that y'all take it. Yes, but that's why it would be demonic because you wanna. Um, that's who they would be trying to influence are the kids, so the kids don't donate to the church, and the church loses money. You get me? That's what the devil wants is to keep you from donating to the church. So the next time you see, the church, make sure you give them all your money or at least 10%. This fool, people, look, I try my best to draw, okay? It's not my fault that the drawings don't want to look like what they're supposed to. It's their fault, not my fault. I believe in artistic non-integrity. That's where you don't have any integrity when it comes to your art. I don't like artistic integrity. You know what? I'm gonna just start doing AI prompts from now on because I can't. I don't know how to draw, so what's the point? Unless I swear. You see the. Sorry. Sorry. I don't like this hair. I don't like her hair. I don't like the what it represents. You get me? You know that this whole show is about Honduras, right? And like the horrible things that are happening in Honduras. And they're pro the people of Honduras going through a plight, you know. And I don't know what what kind of people would appreciate, you know, the good people of Honduras going through all this plight. And that's what My Little Pony is about, the plight of the Honduran people. And it's something no one's talking about. You know, it's only on here. Because I care about the environment so much. I can just go on talking bullshit for hours. Okay, bye. I gotta go. Have a very coolio day. Have a good night, Andrew. Thank you for joining us. We do hope that we did. I was wondering why this doesn't look finished, and then I realized, oh yeah. Please join us again next time on the exciting adventures of what the hell is going on. You know that's the unofficial name of the stream, right? Is what the hell? Like every stream I technically start with. And we're back with what the hell. Okay, what the hell? What do I do? Sorry, give me a second. Son of a mother. We figured this out. Because we get this. There you go. Okay. Son of a. This is why I definitely don't live stream painting. Because I have to swear when I'm painting. I have to. There's no chance in hell that I can paint without swearing. And that's that I'm not even having like an anger issue or anything. Like that's just what needs to happen. I swear out loud when I paint. It's like, I don't know, it's the quality control measure. It's like the more I swear, the better it is, if that makes sense. But look at its eyes, dude. It's demonic as hell. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, maybe because I suck at drawing, but I'm being as accurate as I possibly can, and this is pretty demonical. And I would know because here on this channel we do live paranormal investigations, and so I'm well versed in what is and isn't demonic. And this here is clearly the demonic. I don't think anybody, I think this should be canceled, taken down. I think all brony conventions should be canceled. And they should all be taken in for liposuction. I want liposuction. I wish I could get some liposuction. But no, it's not covered by my insurance. Because they said I've had liposuction too many times. I can't keep getting it. And I go, how dare you? How dare you? Okay. Like I mentioned, this rainbow person doesn't look right because of their demonic gesture and their demonic appearance. If I want to bring you up to things that aren't demonic at all, okay, that's pretty demonic. But this isn't. You get me? A stick of dynamite and a bomb. That's not demonic at all. They're beautiful. You get me? And that's why they look good. Okay, and they look okay. And then you have a turkey, cooked turkey, which is not demonic, and that looks okay. And then you have a skeleton playing the accordion. Again, not demonic, so it looks okay. All right? So let's go on over here to... I messed up Hunter S. Thompson. We're not going to talk about that, okay? But Hunter S. Thompson, kind of demonic, to be honest with you. Has Been Hotel, pretty demonic. Came out bad, okay? Hand sanitizer, okay? If you were to eat hand sanitizer, it would hurt you. Demonic, okay? And then we have Exhibit C. All right, look at her eyes. Demonic. Look at the gesture. Demonic. Look at the hair. Demonic. All of this represents. Oh, dude, that's what's missing. When in doubt, Yali Cake, put a sick ass chain. You get me? If you're not happy with your drawing, just put a chain on it. You feel me? I want to put here, here, here. Yeah, that's like pretty. It was supposed to be upside down, but I done fucked up. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a witch's star, which is which is sorry, which is pretty demonic. And so therefore now we know that this is the demonic, for sure. But that's what happens. I don't like My Little Pony. More because I can't draw it. If I was a better drawer, then we would be good. But this is from the 2 days ago. I think this one came out. How compare this turkey, right? Let's go up here. To this turkey. Feel me? I think we've done pretty good. Like we've gone from this to this in 2 days. That's what we do here. How long is this stream? How long have we been? I get you. It's the perfect fix. So thank you. So one thing I do want to get to though is trying to send some of these pages out for free to some of my subscribers who have been with me for the first year. But so I do have the Instagram up now. What would basically happen is you could give me whatever. I mean, if you're underage, please have a parent or guardian contact me. But yeah, if you're interested in a page, we can set that up so that it can be sent to you. So I was thinking of like giving away the whole thing to like a lucky subscriber, but I don't know. Because I think some people are like, I don't know, might be. I'm gonna try to give pages away, so then subscribers can have like, you know. Also, if I become famous or die young, that shit will be worth a shit ton. So that's one of those things. Like if I can hook it up for a subscriber, so that 20 years or 50 years from now, they have like a random ass page they got for free, but now they can sell it off to pay off the family farm. Now that's art. Is the music playing? Did it stop? Yes, it did. Good. I haven't been listening to the music. We just have a dead silent stream. Yeah. Should I practice? I need to. You know what? While we're here, we're gonna practice a few things. I think we might be going dark for a second. I just want to check something. Okay, people. What is this? Okay. Oh, but I'm still here. You guys should still be able to hear me. Fantastic. We are going to try something. Hopefully it works, right? I think the music might be down. But I want to. We'll be concluding the stream soon. That's my paranormal investigator voice. I don't know why I'm in that voice. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Uh-oh. crashed it? Yeah? Did I crash it? Sorry, people. I'm testing out some stuff because I got a new GPU, so I'm trying to test what we're up to. Hopefully, I don't accidentally close the stream. I think we're still good. Okay. I'm just here practicing. I want to see how my quality is, how it's handling, how holding up. I do want to say we're gonna be getting into way better, higher quality streams from now on. Oh, there you are. Okay. No, dude. Okay, I don't know. You're not gonna work. Of course not. Why would you? Does it? No, I don't think so. Sorry, let me test something out real quick, people. If you want me to draw something, though, please suggest it, and then we're gonna switch back to that. But I wanted to test something. If it's not working, or if it's not working, or is working. Always curious. And there's a 30-second delay, so every time I do something, I have to like wait 30 seconds. But you guys can always tell me about your days. How do you feel about the carrot industry? Do you think carrots are overpriced, or would you be happily pay more for your carrots? I steal my carrots, that's for sure. Okay, so I don't think it's working. We're gonna do this thing now. Come back over here. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I should do that. Okay. Window capture? This doesn't work, right? This never works. Yeah, never works. Ever, 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 ever has ever worked in the history of working. Sorry, people, we're just... Because, I never get to see this in real time. We're always like, is it working? Is it not working? I don't know. Oh my god, I turned off my chat. Oh wait, we have a screen. People, we have a screen of some kind. No way. Is that how it works? Is that how it works, people? Who is this? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. Okay. Then delete this. Okay. And then, sorry people, 1 second. We're gonna add the source, please. Thank you. Sorry, we're testing out every. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is it working? It looks like it's working, people. Imagine if it works. Imagine. And oh my god, look, I'm a real streamer now. It's actually we're one step closer to doing brain rot streams. I want to do brain rot. I wish I could, but I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. Okay. It should be working. I don't know if it's not. Are you guys just watching a frozen screen? I don't know. This is like behind the magic. Poor Frank Bowles. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, we like I said, we don't have sound, right? We can't. Well, let's figure out the sound, and then it should work. Okay, monitor off, right? And then, or maybe. There it is. Put it down. Okay. There might be sound now when I play the game. Who knows? We'll see. Wake up. Oh shoot, I'm being shot at. Hey, no. Come on.
Hey, someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
Ding, 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 dong. Arkham Asylum is now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on. Attention, we have an escaped patient. Dresses like a bat. Oh, what an idiot.
Alright, good night, Yali Kick vibes.
Stop him.
Thank you for joining us and coming back. Well, we're going to be streaming a lot more regularly, like I said. Right now, I'm just testing out how the quality looks. Streaming and playing a game at the same time. So, we will be back. I think I'm going to check out the full screen, see how much better that one is. But thank you for joining us, people. This is technically a drawing stream, but
We're stuck down here.
well, we're practicing how to stream. Sometimes I want
He
to
doesn't stand a chance.
stream
Not
a
a
video.
chance.
Does it work? Thank you, though. Have good nights. We love you. All. If you want to stick around to see if I start cursing out the computer, then how is the view for this? Batman. Where are you, people?
Is anyone gonna help me? Hello? I need help here!
I'm so disorienting. Disoriented? Look at that. He's just freaking out. He is disoriented.
Stupid boiler scared the crap out of me!
Did you really think it was going to be that easy,
Check this.
Bat? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Joker wants him found. Spread out.
He could be anywhere!
Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
What? Help! He's over here! Did it! Batman's dead!
Bye-bye, Bats. Mwah!
Hey, hey, kids! It's your friendly Uncle Jay. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
I'm moving rapid.
I've played the game before. I just like testing the audio to see if it's too loud, see if I can talk while the game is playing. But anyways, this is the conclusion to another exciting adventure of Chaotic Industries. Tell me what to draw. We'll be back someday, and hopefully you are with us then. But good night, everybody. Love you all.